decided it was time for
Connor McDavid,
the best player in the world, and it all started with an insane goal. 4 minutes to go in the first, and McJesus breaks out of his zone with Zach Hyman. Hyman drives one defender to the net while Connor dances around the last minute, fires one 5-hole, beating Carter Hart. What a beauty as he turns on the razzle-dazzle with the skating past the blue line, breaks his man's ankles, and finishes the end-to-end magic. What a goal, and that's point number 899. I mean, to be fair, unfortunately, it was Zach Hyman tripping the defender as the reason why the defender goes down. That probably should have been an interference penalty, but at regular speed, it's hard to tell, and I guess it just looked too nice to call. But that was the start for McDavid. That was just like the thesis sentence. He didn't want to end his night at a lame 899, so he kept plugging away. 8 minutes into the second, he would get 900 as he sets up Zach Hyman with a magical assist. He draws the attention of three
McDavid
players.
McDavid finally woke up from his long nap in the NHL and said, "Hey, I'm going to actually play NHL hockey at my NHL hockey level."
Base dazzles himself for his 22nd. McDavid is now the fifth fastest player to 900. Goal scorers, and I know he's literally playing with Jesus on skates, but Zach Hyman has 22 goals in 34 games right now. That's not just good, it's as many as Pasternak in less games. He's currently on base for 53 goals this year, and I know playing with McDavid just makes all these stats a little wacky, but I gotta repeat, Zach Hyman is on pace to be a 50 goal scorer. He's probably made out the best of any player in the league that's moved from the Leafs to Oilers in recent years, and his $5.5 million contract is looking pretty good and could be one of the better contracts in the league if he does indeed crack 50. He needs more shine. But back to the game. This is a McDavid video. The Oilers would be up 2-0 after the Hyman goal. Philly would strike back with two of their own. First one, a snipe by Konechny. The second was Konechny setting up a heavily bearded Mark Stahl for a nice soft and slow wrister for his first of the season and his first as a Flyer, which would tie the game up. But the Oil Bigs didn't want to leave things tied as they go on the power play, and McD taps a cheeky one-touch pass to Nuge, who pops one before the period ends. Edmonton up 3-2, heading into the third, and oh boy, this McDavid kid is dancing like Duran, hungry like the wolf for more points, and just a minute and a half into the third, he sets up the Lion, who clangs home his 18th. His mouth is alive, pucks are hitting the twine, and he's hungry for more points, and the Beast would get his final feast when Hyman wins the board back.
Before this video ends, Connor McDavid is now 26. He peaked last year at 25 years old in his prime years. I basically call anything your prime years if you're from 25 to 30. Yeah. Sorry. But seriously, so yeah.
Up to McDonough, who comes barreling into the zone. He places a dart over to Nuge, who bats in his second of the night. Oilers up 5-2, and that's 5 points for McDavid. That puts him at 903 on his career. I saw a hilarious tweet by Big Head Hockey that really puts it in crazy context. McDavid at 26 has more career points than the following players: Brad Marchand, Ilya Kovalchuk, Jonathan Toews, Peter Forsberg, Zach Parise, even Eric Lindros. Seems wild he's passed some of those names.
Corey Perry, Jonathan Toews, Peter Forsberg, Brad Marchand! What?
Already, and now the countdown to 1,000 starts, and he could possibly do it this season if he goes nuclear. At his current pace, he's on track for 132 points, which is 79 more. That would put him just 18 points shy of 1,000. However, this is McDavid, and if he pushes himself for another 150-point season like last year, he'll be able to do it. But just like in this one, he might have to do it mostly by himself and have a hand in every goal every night. But what do you think of this Connor McDavid multi-point night? And do you think he'll be able to crack 1,000 by season's end? Let us know below.
Maybe.